Had a look, now the reroute. Try their luck out middle. They forced utility, they've kept the pressure, but they keep on moving.
Yeah, info from Cesarato there.
Very active. Now Falcons constantly probing, looking for these jewels. They'll have to acknowledge mid at some point. Honestly, poor Nico will have to head back, temple or camera. It's more of the same, this slow pace. Sid wants intensity, Sid wants trades.
Sid needs T rounds. And Kiyosuke's making it difficult with the loss of Yakinda. Uncomfortable for Cesarato, he's boxed in, he's trapped. Trying to bail him out is his captain. Fallen jumps in, just the one. Problems for FURIA. Fully invested in just one kill. Maybe another. Molodoy's Desert Eagle, but he didn't anticipate Nico just standing and delivering out in the open.
20 seconds, Yuri needs to force the plant here just to go down. Doesn't want to walk away from this round without the loss bonus. 15 seconds, gonna walk into Carrigan, and this one will be easy as you like. Oh, Yuri gets something for his troubles, but that'll be that. That's the beeline now. Molotov, a little bit shy, Nico passed forward, just getting punched and denied. 2-0. That alleviates pressure going to round number 3. Seventeenth attempt from that man right there. 2 major finals, this is the 3rd. And the way this is starting, looking like a great attempt. A hero AK from Yakinda. Fallen's dropped that across. They're waltzing in.
What have you got? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Kiyosuke Carrigan combining. Triple shut down. That's a 3rd convincing. And for Nico, yes. Often described as the best to have never lifted a major trophy.
Reuniting here with the big man, the greatest showman.
He's better than most that have.
Big damage done to Carrigan early. Tassis and Monacy both started pressed in towards main. So a 2-1-2 of the defense. And if FURIA keep limping into these rounds after the first 45 seconds have transpired, not gonna have an easy task like the opponents that have come before. These guys hit harder than any team they've played at the major so far. Flash at the ready, Tessus gets a swing. Nothing found, but the comms you can see just flowing at an all-time high for Falcons right now. They are locked in.
Chunky onto Yuri.
Want to test this A site. They're playing retake on B. There will be so many bodies to deal with this.
Did you play forward on this? Surely Tessus is going to chop off your head. Okay, just the one. A trade from Yakinda necessary, but he needs more. And it's Nico that goes swinging. Runs down Yakinda, maintains control. They're going to commit. Blocked by the smoke. What do you do at 40 seconds? Maybe the space from Fallen could be a difference maker. Just the Tech 9 for the former champion. A hope and a prayer that he goes overlooked on this sweep. Instead, fouled by Kiyosuke. Monacy flushed out. He still gets one. You're in trouble, Molodoy. No time for this. And no head.
Another slow start into map number 2. Yakinda getting caught with nades in his hands, and they are playing with such confidence. The belief from Falcons, an all-time high. 3 consecutive finals since Carrigan has donned that jersey. Haven't lifted a trophy, but you can forget about that if they take it home today. Sit in early again, and understandable. A couple of these scenarios, it feels like they're forcing the issue, and this is because they're playing into rounds so late. They're not taking chances early. They're not trying to push back the fights on their own. So partial buy. Lost bonus building. No plant since the pistol. Just need something to get going early.
Anything.
Honestly, in the all B box. Smoked off. Will break.
Restraint from Yakinda. Doesn't cross.
I don't know the ops there. Honestly, didn't fire off a shot. 8-1. He has started these maps so damn hot.
He's a man determined.
No doubt with his skill. His future.
Куда?
Ну, мне надо по делам сходить.
Ну ладно.
The repos now over towards A with Tessus. Again, they continue to move. Lock smoke lands. They'll try and boost over this, so it'll keep Monacy and Tessus out of the play as the B spit starting to take shape.
This is pressure for Karrigan. Is the B site a vulnerability? Is it something that FURIA can exploit? Or can Karrigan hold his bomb site? He's got the help of Nico, Kiyosuke. Karrigan's gone, so is Kiyosuke. Nico trapped behind the smoke, unable to contribute. FURIA have found a vulnerability. A crack in the armor.
Deep CT smoke, that might just signal this. Gaps around it, a chance to take a look, but FURIA will not overstep the mark. They've got the man advantage ×2.
They're gonna give it a look. Tessus goes swinging on it, finds a clean headshot onto Yakinda. There's Nico, K-Serato bided his time, playing around the pillar. Nothing for Nico here, K-Serato ensures it. FURIA on the board. That one feels necessary. Don't forget what Sid was saying. He wants T rounds, and they need a lot of them.
Starting a whole lot earlier than Mirage. Consecutive will break the money, and now put them in a position to draw this back to just a one-round game. Surging forward, good pathing in from Yakinda, Fallen, Guardian Angel. And that crossfire was never going to be easy to break.
But now we're not hearing each other, okay? We're following the strat, what we're gonna do. I don't hear this flowing communication. Let's focus up, let's hear each other, and let's confirm and do what the plan is. So the
Yakinda asking for a bit more call and response. You've got aggression from Nico that goes on completely unnoticed.
Yeah, hoping to win the round in the opening fray. Won't be given, and now they're just tucked back into something standard. Couple of smokes still to block within this round, and no change in the approach from FURIA. Slow and steady. Obviously, he's AWP mobile as ever.
More often than not, he's in the right place at the right time.
Karrigan's going to try and push this. They're going to search forward in middle.
This looks brutal. This looks deadly. Karrigan up close. Nico to provide that trade. He does find the headshot necessary. Dips back around the wall just in time.
Playing retake B again. Yasuko deep towards CT. Nico able to respond out the hole quickly, and K-Serato looking to apply a bit of pressure over towards the A site. He has no util, so we'll have to do it with his body and bullets.
Tessa spotted out towards the cake, drops in.
No rotation drawn.
He is vulnerable. He cannot afford to go down, or the A site is lost. The K-Serato's provided. That's one hell of an opener. The reaction from Nico. Easy pick for Yakinda, gets him in the back of the head. Yakinda, not dead. Monacy's whiffed one. Gets run down by the Kalash.
Yasuko's here.
He is pushing through the smoke, covered by Molotov, and gets it, but the bomb goes down, and so does the round. FURIA of Yakinda to thank. Triple kill.
Demanding his teammates start taking a bit of responsibility in the comms, while he'll take it in the fragging department. It's Molotov and Yakinda. They're the opening presence of this team. Now, the way that they're approaching these rounds, they're not giving them opportunities to do it on their terms. It's going to have to be slow. So if Falcons want to play these more aggressive rounds, then they're going to have to sit back, wait, and then any setup is available. That money is broken. Nico with one flash to set up middle. Just some damage can be done. Humble the finances of FURIA, but they will be drawing this into just a one-round gap. Suka takes a jiggle, he spots nothing. Be under pressure, mid starts to move, Carrigan falls. One will need to be picked up. They still have this flash, they're going to give the go over towards B. Nico from CT will try and set up the other three. I'm only now just making its way over, so everybody will be responding to this in time.
That's that one flashbang. Yuri anticipates and just starts to unload. Mows them all down, one back, but that's a FURIA round, a freebie. Makes it just a one-round game.
So 4 straight out the gates. 3 from 3 pistols over the map and a half so far. But finally, a bit of resistance. And early enough to force Zonic into a timeout. Round number 8 up next. Monacy has his AWP. Molodoi the same. We've seen them try the aggressive play out the hole, pushing to Canal. If you want to try and deal with these B plays, you need to play on the front foot or on the back. Give them the space, hold it into you two. I hope you have a polished retake. There's a boost that Falcons have been using an awful lot throughout their Anubis plays over towards the mid doors, trying to catch players scaling up Canal. We'll see if that cheeky play comes in, but if you're FURIA, you've been watching the demos, you know what's up. This is a black box for you. Haven't played this all major long. Let's get the ring rust out of the way and let's get this one underway. Pace this time. Shifting gear, attempting to test TeSeS early.
Is he ready? Has he got lazy? Oh, Yakinda doesn't provide the headshot. A real opportunity for the opening there. Squandered.
They wanted to pounce. The U2 was set up for the follow-through if they found that frag. But now they have to reset. Still, no harm, no foul. Pressure applied, rotation drawn. You know that comms will be scattered. Falcons now. It's Monacy and Kiyosuke on B. 2 heavy hitters from map number 1.
Pressure from Yakinda. It's Kiyosuke's responsibility. He wants to flash and fight a head-to-head. Kiyosuke wins out control. Maintains control of his territory as they come right into the crosshairs of Serato. Deadly for the first. Kiyosuke holds his ground for 1. Monacy's low, wounded on the B site. Fallen, trying to chase him down. In the meantime, Carrigan finding Yuri. We fall into this 3-on-3. It's Nico burrowed onto the A site in the absence of TeSeS.
The molly.
The mantle. He's forced into this fight. Monacy, or Molodoi primed and ready. Step in the right direction. You don't want to mess this one up. Carrigan swings on in, looking for something, finds nothing. Now that bomb can be planted, and it's Monacy on low HP. Demanded to come up. Clutch a missed shot. That might be it. He knows he needed to hit the first to start to string them together.
Fallen's already trying to cut him off with the pass. He's darted straight through Canal. He's in through E-Box, and he's making sure that Monacy cannot hold on to this AWP. There's 2,900 loss bonus into the next. We had the same conversation back on Mirage. Hold on to this or you won't get it again. At least not into the next round of play.
You just got to take calculated guesses as to where this hunt comes from. Serato might get this info on the Orb's location. He's already passed the sight lines of Monacy, but he's quick on this trigger.
Nice.
Moves 1. Holding on to his AWP. Seems to have found a path, but is straight into a Tech 9. Surely a dead man. Molodoi makes it so. Leaves with 3 kills. Access to the A site granted by the sniper.
Streaks of 4 from either team, all tied up. And again, the money in a miserable spot for Falcons. They will have to take the partial. This one playing out more like a chess match than a bare knuckle brawl. Some good shots from Molodoi. Despite the fact they didn't win that opening map, he was performing well. He was doing his duties. There. Tag hit from the dig. Everyone walks away with their life. Mid-focus setup again with just these pistols. Carrigan looking to block on B. TeSeS to do the same on A. They're really trying to be jarring on the CT side. You have to make moves. Nade in the pocket, and there's that boost. Doing it with the pistols. Seeing you can catch you sleeping. Carrigan will block main.
He's got another one. Trying to act bigger than he is.
Everything covered for FURIA right now. Serato has the main push, Kinder has the canals push, and then you've got Molotov watching middle. So as the smoke fades, the rotation comes in silently, and another one lands. Has Fallen seen enough? Does he want to call them off?
That's one hell of a start from Honesty's Desert Eagle once more. FURIA fell foul to these sidearms on Mirage.
40 seconds, this one's going to heat up.
Trying to sell A is Serato. Look at the reaction he's causing. They've pulled Falcons away from the site. Even Carrigan starting to depart. Serato catches that reaction, and now the site is free. Beautifully constructed. Serato was selling, and Falcons bit down hard.
So sticking to their guns there. You like the calling. Let's see if any damage can be done. Smoked off and reblocked. Very unlikely. Kyosuke should just hold on to this AK. The rest can try and do a bit of damage before the round is done. Boosting over to give them a vantage point. This will be 5 for FURIA. Starting to put together a respectable T side. The head-to-head between Fallen and Carrigan. Well, back in 2017, Fallen had his number. Looking to do the same again. Almost 10 years on. The mind games between these two. Got some rich history here today as Nico will find a second AK for their troubles. That's going to hold them out in future rounds. Those AKs mean they can play the long game with a couple more buys. Carrigan feeling exploited will bring in an AUG. Monacy gets his AWP and we're ready to lock horns. Smoke B is going to apply a lot of pressure to Carrigan. How does he want to deal with this?
Great distracts, and it's Nico that destructs. Yakindo! He pivots into two! There's another available. Tessa's quick on the clawback. They've lost the sight. This is super uncomfortable now for Falcons. The bomb can be planted. Yakindo's done a beautiful work. Tessus versus Fallen the first fight. Stays dynamic, stays nimble. That's Fallen. And that's the round. FURIA steal another. 6 on the trot. They're really rocking and rolling now.
Getting our answers. They're here to play. That one, slow start, short. Second timeout from Zonic. Conferring is the coach. Now, because of those saved guns, extra cash for Kyosuke and Nico. There can be an AWP drop to Monacy. Looks like the only omission in the buy might be carrying it down on an MP7. Again, looking to brutalize this B site. Serato lobs out early pressure towards A. They're going to try and find a fight early. Serato's across.
Gonna be good, Util. Doesn't catch Serato. He's on high alert, and he does once again deliver. Instant from Nico. Accelerates for the trade and then some. And he doesn't elect to run back. You might assume you'd go back to site, but he wants more. Another scalp ripped off of FURIA. Huge from Nico.
Things better are hanging around for that fourth. He can play the numbers now. It's annihilated them in this one. Odoy and Yuri to try and piece it together.
Tessa's the sacrificial lamb.
Nico playing a block. So the gap, spots it out, drops it, and ready for the run through. So there's information. That was the bomb spotted on the radar. They can give this a go, FURIA. There's money for a buy into the final round.
Look how much trust they have in Nico.
They're going to have to make a move. 35 seconds, plenty of util, but you want to go contact. You want to announce your presence at the last moment. You might lose the sight. But you've got the man advantage on the retake.
Although got called off for throwing util. Nico Heaven. Smoke arrives. He'll call for the backup. Monacy attending to camera. 12 seconds. He's going to play to disrupt this plant. He's going to make life miserable. And it already is with Monacy's frag. Drops out from Heaven. And he was blind! Doing it without vision, Yakinda takes the scalp, takes the head, Kiyosuke dead. Molodoy's found an extension of their advantage, but look at Carrigan Cook. He's taken one, surely fallen. Has him on the backstab.
Sight is lost, round could be 2v4. And this is for the lead.
A necessary lead. This black box of Anubis, hold on! Molodoy's gone.
Just needs to be ushered in, go down, start the 40 seconds. Plenty of util here as well. Queserado can join this. There's an extra smoke in play for one of these choke points.
They really have a 2v4 in them.
Oh, Monacy, this is the long rotation. This is going to be agonizingly late.
Temple not an option.
Queserado needs to come and join the site now.
All stacked up on E-Box.
Running out of time.
This is necessary for FURIA. You need to catch fire, you need to find that 7th, and it is going to be theirs. Fallen makes it certain. Just Nico trying to get a couple of extra for the scoreboard. Yakinda denies, and he is doing everything for FURIA.
Nope. Nobody home rugs. Nobody can out. It's Yuri to respond on his own.
They have not got the bodies here.
Auto will rotate in.
Yuri denied any sort of vantage in this initial slam of the smoke. Bomb can go down, and there goes the opening kill. Molodoy pokes his nose out Temple. Tessus puts a Glock bullet into his. Yakinda, this is important. Monacy's not anticipated this angle. He just flicks on in. Effortless brilliance. Problems for FURIA. Big problems.
How you meant to get into this?
You're not. Nico's here to escort you off. Time ticks. Headshot found. Nico takes down Fallen, and there's more where that came from. Running at Yuri. He's got a date with destiny.
The scoreline's close, but these rounds haven't been. clear cut either way. Only a couple that have gotten gritty. It was the force buys in the second half that piqued the interest on Mirage.
Bosh.
I'll see if we can find that one happening again. Nico surges forward, takes them out, confirms the round.
Guys, listen, we worked a lot on our city side. As long as we are not afraid of playing, we're gonna be good. Play smart.
Let's go.
We're playing very good right now, bro. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Heavy B lane. It's a 4-1. Spoons the smoke. That's not perfect. You'd love it to be a little bit deeper. Gives avenues in, and that's exactly where Falcons are knocking. Camera smoke in. Kinder has to block again. He might be too late. He is.
He is. Kiyasuke's already ahead. Turns the flash. Info for your Kinder, but no help on the way. You need help now.
Esrada's got a kit. They have to wait out this utility, but there's more where that came from. 2 more smokes, and one's just been replenished.
Do you even want to go? Looks like they do. Kiyasuke gets a lot of information. A storage occupied. First signs of a retreat. Just looking to take something out of this round. Instead, they lose 2. Nearly a third. K-Serato finally puts down that Mag 10.
No time.
Just a couple of kills, that's all you get. But Falcons have found an equalizing round.
It looks like what they were going for was wait for Falcons to start evacuating the site. Everybody runs in, protects the president. K-Serato gets on the defuse. And they try and steal that one out from under the nose of Falcons, but not today. Nice idea. Continue to try and insert themselves in these rounds with hero rifle buys. So K-Serato with an M4 in hand. The residual pistols carried across. It looks like a very similar approach as far as A-main pressure is concerned.
Now this is a big one for K-Serato.
Just in the wrong place. They're going to get outmaneuvered. There's no way they're going to be able to rotate in time. They're just going to have to hold on to this. Two calls in a row where if you fall and you feel you've just been completely outplayed, you can't get anything done.
Yes, as he confirms multiple bodies were stacked on B. Fallen's trying to run in this blind spot and does put him down. It's a rifle you can retrieve. Omanu now being planted.
There's 2 more smokes again.
All the util they need just to keep the wolf from the door. Or the panther in this case.
Molly Fountain and Go will hold on to the goods.
I think the latter is the better of the two.
Yeah, okay. This is the right play. They're loitering, they're hanging around, they're in 2 minds. Are they giving this a go?
Surely not. Surely not. We're going for it. This last second defuse, they amp up the pressure. They might lose it all here. Falling onto another. No one's on the defuse in time. K-Serato trying to stick it. K-Serato trying to stick it. There's cover and there's no time. They lose it all. Down to the final few seconds, they give it a go.
They take them all with them.
A second bite of the cherry, and it's bitter.
Trying to just really use this kit factor. Some great shots from Fallen, sure, but they can't usher him across in time. It's desperate. Falcons take the lead.
Milliseconds.
Attempted robbery in back-to-back rounds. FURIA again with another slow start to the half. Made rains down on Fallen's dome. Maybe in combination with Yuri for the B defense, but Molodoy, rotating piece, will join them. So some conditioning from Carrigan, a bomb site with his affections up against the force buy. Now mid-control to be taken. Leaping forward, takes the space, has support.
Passive approach to the mid-hold.
A-site starting to feel the pressure. Deep block, good restraint on ютуб from FURIA. 40 seconds. Has to be A.
Okay, Serato will have another smoke. Does he throw it in time? Does look like it's just arrived in the nick of time. Fight on mid though, Yakinda's gone. Just K Serato on this side. Yuri wants to lend a hand. Catches a timing through the smoke. There's K Serato for one. Then Yuri on the backstab. Bomb being planted. Jumps straight into the flames. Modesty tracks him. There's Fallen, missed shot. Hang on onto the rifle. You got Carrigan and Modesty side by side for the post plant. On this retake, Yuri, Molodoi, trying to forge a path back into the side. The York finds a necessary shot, but Modesty, he can find a necessary clutch. All up for debate. Yuri, have you got another clutch in you here? On that grand stage, the answer is no. You can't get past Modesty.
17-9. This kid was born for moments like this.
Did you see the genuine euphoria and elation when he was talking in that post-match interview? He couldn't hide it. This is where he wanted to be. This is where he was destined to be in the grand finals of a major. Winning clutches that force a timeout out of your opponent.
Moves of desperation there. K Serato trying to win the round on his own. Makes the play, pushes through the smoke and ends up falling short.
Just playing gun game, drops the AWP, swaps to the rifle, comes up clutch.
The fact that that one even got so close, it was sketchy. Yuri misses the timing, his aim looks rough. FURIA are looking out of sorts. I know the scoreline reaches the 2-round gap, but the confidence in the decisions and the finish, it's all with Falcons right now. Still nothing in the second half of play. 4 straight again. Partial buy. 4 for Fallen. Rest with lighter equipment.
Do we get a late resurgence again?
I don't think Tessa saw him.
Really?
Yeah, Tessa didn't see him.
It was off the pixel.
Fallen's across immediately.
The unknown.
Well, that's space, but that's the biggest gun out of play. If Tessa doesn't take eyes off, he will not clear this. Fake block smoke on B. There's no way Tessa clears this.
And Fallen's unable to find it cleanly.
Support on the way.
It arrives, Carrigan swings one out, down to 1, 3 bullets. He only needs 1. Onto Tesses. Oh no, through the bricks. Tesses still alive. Pistol finds him. Nico took down the A anchor. A pivot available.
Your kid is going to find the bomb.
Silently walking around Anubis, a high-stakes match, and there it is, the package on his screen. Now spotted by Kiyosuke. Fallen's got a flash, call for it. Got to find that right moment. There's still time. Modesty finding Yuri, activating in middle. They're all coming for that bomb. Yakindi might have to give this up. He's a dead man to Nico's swing on the rug side, surely. Confirms he has to concede. Modesty another. Finding them when it doesn't seem like anywhere for an AWP to be finding frags. He's found 2 just standing in the canals.
And they've rotated towards A. Yakinda's going to be the man on the scene, but this is with a 5-7. Those rifles, they can't be picked up.
Fallen's 2.
20 seconds.
Making contributions. It's a good position. He's got there in time. Will he be overlooked? Awkward smoke. Nico's going to try and plant in the corner. He can surely spam him down. Yeah, denied. 8 seconds. It's huge from Yakinda. Kiyosuke, 5, 4. Need to be planting on the floor. Gets it down. Just in time. Can he clutch? Didn't hit that. Needed it onto Modesty. A reluctant shake of the head, hand off the mouse. Molodoi accepts defeat.
Absolute buzzer beater right there.
Kiyosuke, if he'd have faffed around, if he'd have lost just a second on that retrieval, that would have been a FURIA round. These near misses, first the defuse, now the plant.
Everything is working for Falcons at the moment. Nico, Modesty, and Kiyosuke. That's everything. No one's missing, everyone's contributing, and they're keeping it calm. That's one that could tip the tables, tilt the mental. But 10 for Falcons, confirmed.
This is that Modesty first. And the fact he's ready for that second on the angle. Look at the clock.
Yakinda stays tucked in, doesn't swing. Have to go deep for the clear. Could be a big difference maker, but that was just a partial. Back in with the guns now. FURIA getting blanked. Game a streak so far.
Falcons giving us a T-side tutorial. Silent, unannounced. Three-man squad running for this jiggle on Fallen, and he has fallen to the orb of Modesty. Yuri quick to react, but only one. Humbled by Tessus, a missed shot. Molodoi can't make that mistake twice. Able to find Tessus. Face the shot, spotted out. That's big from Yakinda. Catches Carragher, confirms nothing else there. Modesty into Molodoi. A necessary double kill from the Kazakh. Maybe triple, whistles it past the ear. Nico staring a smoke in the face. And Yakinda secures it.
First round CT side. And the money, it's tight for Falcons. These rounds have not been easy. 1900 going into the next. They've got a decision to make. Do the force buy in now. It's going to be hodgepodge. You take the eco, you get out something a little bit more into the next. Looks like they're going for the shove. And the focus on the rifles, or the firepower. Oh, okay. I'm trying to calm things down. Well, this round will serve to do the same. One flash, 2 AKs, 3 pistols. That's it for the util. They've focused on the weaponry, and it makes sense when these players are hitting so damn hard. You don't need us to say for FURIA, this is a must convert. This is your chance to tie up the game. You win this, it will be an eco. This is the most important moment of the half so far.
And they're going to keep it simple. Can FURIA keep it clean? Just sending Kiyosuke this precise demon on the rifle into the A site. Keserato sidelined in. There's a second out of Kiyosuke. This was the must convert. Now it's the must retake. Carrigan lurks mid, and they're not even going to give it a go. Kiyosuke. Remember this name. This kid is the real deal.
What a luxury it is for Carrigan to be able to call a force buy with one flash and be able to contact in to the A site because you have some of the sharpest pieces in the Counter-Strike world. There's no nuance here. There is bullets right between your eyes.
And he clicks quicker. Time after time.
The discussion was, FURIA have not played anybody of this caliber throughout their run. It's not about the strategies. It's about the firepower.
Some rounds are won with brains, others with brawn, and that is the latter there.
But these are still clear rounds. Like we've had one that's looked like it's found a little bit of chaos. 2, if you consider that FURIA force buy where they started to capitulate, the crumble, the fumble. And now it's just 2 rounds away. The Falcons to be 2 maps up. Say bomb sites, a leaky sieve. Follows the man to make the difference. Kiyosuke absolutely dominating, 5 and 2 in opening duels. See how many more he can find.
I feel like the double orbs deliberately to try and stop that from happening again. They called upon Molodoi to try and hold on to the A side. It's been hard to maintain their grip.
Those flames won't last forever.
Awkward. Has his vision. They delay.
And now he's under so much pressure. Got got the staging area, and once they've had this room and been able to execute, they've gotten away with bloody murder.
What's the call, Carrigan? 45 seconds. Honestly, with Util on A. Blocked.
TeSeS faking the B site. Fury and Fallen will have to stay planted. Yakinda, Molodoy, and KSCERATO to defend their honor.
Got the numbers in the right place. It's time for KSCERATO to put some numbers on that scoreboard.
Молик.
They're coming towards his bomb site and he will be in the flames. Looking to stand, can't deliver. There's one back. Important on the orb. Quick from Kiyasuke, just cracking necks. One back, Yakinda can't handle it. The bomb will be picked up in time. Yuri losing his head if he's not careful. TeSeS takes it away from him. And the bomb does once again, in the nick of time, go down.
It's the two of them again. m0NESY 20 and 10, Kiyasuke 18 and 14. And they're just stripping them limb from limb right now. The stack's good, but they are being outclassed. The individuals on one side of the server are hitting so damn hard. This is a joy to watch right now. Mechanical brilliance.
So much of a story about Kiyasuke and just this prince that was promised. In the big games, he had the habit of disappearing. Carrigan arrives, as does Kiyasuke. Is he the catalyst, or is it just coincidence?
Final tactical timeout called from Sid. 12-8, 4 rounds required just to draw us into overtime. Similar state of affairs back on Mirage. Lacking that bite are FURIA. It's their map choice up next, sure. Looking out of their depths. Only a handful of players in this final who have ever been a major stage on the Sunday. One of them, tragic record. The other two, some of the best to ever do it. Looking to shepherd their young teams to the promised lands. Can Carrigan keep this to a one-round half for FURIA?
Always a new look, always a new idea.
All these A plays, they know they've likely softened up mid. That's exactly what is being resembled with the CT setup. Kinder and Float not pressing forward. KSCERATO and Molotov both tucked in close A. And now the pressure on Fallen and Yuri. The fight is coming, it's just a matter of when. Kinder's actually found a decent timing to press forward close towards the doors. So the Latvian's still looking to make some moves. Fallen has to hit the first shot here, but might be smoked off.
It's all about the timing. When does Carrigan go for his wide swing, signature move? Will Fallen be able to track him? It's Kiyasuke that moves first, applies pressure to Yuri on E-Box. Fallen, primed and ready, nails it onto Carrigan, but now the space is taken. Will the sight fall as well, or can Fallen hold on? Scuttles of smoke getting swung. Oh, it's a flick! But m0NESY better, finding Yakinda. Bomb can go down once more. Nothing for KSCERATO and Molodoy. Going through the CT side, a little bit of util.
Writing's on the wall.
It just looks certain. Falcons 1 kill away. This date with Destiny gets closer and closer as FURIA continue to falter. A calling masterclass from Captain Carrigan. 8 rounds to close it down, and the dream gets closer.
No one deserves a major. You earn it. You do everything in your power to seize it, and we see if you've got the minerals to achieve it. One more map.
The stars quite literally aligning for the Falcons, and now just one map away from that major title. m0NESY continues his reign of terror. Kyosuke opens up